right, welcome back by popular demand, and we've been. I guess life has gotten to all of us here, but we're back again, and we had some emails from some fans waiting for our next episode, plus some of our colleagues that listen to us faithfully. So we are back, and that's and couple days before the Super Bowl. So what better to do than some Super Bowl foods? But has anybody, before we get into our recipes with our Super Bowl foods and our Super Bowl picks, then uh, has anybody been smoking anything lately that they wanted to tell our fans about?
I'll start off and say no. If we have any listeners that are not from Wisconsin, it has been brutally cold kind of the last few weeks here. So I have not been able to brave the conditions. Maybe you guys have been better men than me with it, but I have not.
No, I've not done anything outside for probably a month.
Me neither. Yeah, I mean, even if I wanted to, I couldn't. My smoker is on hiatus, waiting for that new smoker from
Yes.
Grills from Scott. So should be soon.
Yeah. Well, you guys suck. I have.
Yes, yes. By all means, I do. We do.
I'm just kidding. No, so I was and on the video, if you watch the YouTube video when I edit this here, I took a picture of the thermometer the day I was up in my cabin at the Raven's Nest up in Upper Michigan, and we had our family get together like we always do. And I've talked about it in the show before. It's where I did whole hogs on is at and things. Um, so I was going to fire up Big Mama about eight. It was about 8 a.m. It wasn't that long of smoke, and it was negative 35. But I did it anyway. A little more fuel, but we did it anyway. And so I did. I talked about this recipe, my porterhouse recipe, where you take a 4 pound porterhouse. I got it from one of our colleagues, Josiah Plato, is the one that introduced it to me, and we did it. We had the three big porterhouses on there. Then I also did mac and cheese. My buddy Corey Roberson requested mac and cheese, so I made a bunch of mac and cheese on there, along with chicken, some church chicken, which we talked about. We actually had one of our earlier episodes was on church chicken, and so did church chicken and used my wife's grandfather Melcher, the family recipe. My brother-in-law was on many moons ago talking about the family recipe, and so we used that, and it turned out great. It was the steak was perfect. I did I smoked it to about two. It was about 225. Seared it on both sides on a super piping hot cast iron. In I think I used olive oil, and then I wrapped it. Sat in the cooler for a couple of hours. Chicken went on, and mac and cheese was finishing up, and cut that porterhouse, and it was like butter. It was so good. It was gone. There wasn't I don't think there was any meat on the bone even left. And so that turned out great. Chicken turned out really good as well. And mac and cheese is always a staple. And it's always, done that so many times that comes out pretty good every time. Except I did during Christmas and it didn't turn out. But anyway, that's another story. So that's that's what that's what I've been up to. But you're right, it's been cold as hard. I was looking at I was over there shoveling the other day with my smokers out and stuff because I think I got a fire. It should be a little bit warmer this weekend, so
Yeah.
I think it's time. I think it's time. So we'll fire those bad boys up again. So.
Actually, yeah, I did smoke a prime rib for New Year's
Oh,
Eve,
nice.
and
That's
I
right.
don't think I ever talked about that on the pod.
Mm.
So I honestly I just kind of remembered it now, so I don't remember exactly the seasoning combination I did and all that. I'll have to get that on the Instagram. But it was I think it was like a 5 pound ish prime rib. Reverse seared it to about like 115 or so, then let it rest for like an hour, and then put it in a like a 500-degree oven just to
Hmm.
crisp up um, the sides of it, and it turned out phenomenal. I pulled it out. It got up to highest temperature was like 129, so a beautiful like rare, medium
Nice.
rare prime rib, and I'll have to get some pictures of that up on the gram.
Yeah, I believe you sent one to our group text. I
Yeah, I
think
think
you did. Yeah, so I'll put that up on the video, so if people want to check it out, they can check it on the video on YouTube when I post it, hopefully tomorrow. So awesome. Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah, the prime looks super good. I never did prime
it was
rib.
good. It was good. We can't wait to do it again.
Did
Yeah,
you
my
make it au jus? Sheehan, I can't remember. You talked to me about it. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
no, I did
No?
not make an au jus.
Okay.
I
Ooh.
didn't, and that was a probably if I could do one thing over again, I make because when I go out and get a prime rib, I'm like
Mhm.
Oh,
smothering that thing
yep.
in the au jus and drown it. So
Yep.
I
Just
will
let it
be.
drip down your cheek,
Oh
right
yeah,
under your clothes.
Yeah.
the experience.
There's.
Yeah,
You
you could be
wear a
like
shirt you can just throw away.
dabbing up your
Yep.
neck with your napkin.
Did, so
Yeah.
here's a question for you, gentlemen. Prime rib, do you put creamy horseradish on it or not?
No, I don't. That's the au jus.
When
Yeah.
it's fresh, I like it just as prime rib, but
Yeah.
usually like day after prime rib, I'll jazz it up with horseradish and do some other stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not as good. It's not as good leftover. That's a good point.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, no, I once in a while do put a little horseradish. My brother-in-law, he loves horseradish on his prime rib, plus the au jus, but
Yeah.
I like smothering the au jus, yeah, dripping everywhere. Gosh.
Just so you know, I'm pretty certain there's an horseradish au jus recipe out there that I've seen.
I'm sure there is, man. I'm sure. Yeah, let's try that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so
Get a little bit of
I always want to do prime rib, but my wife is like, Jessica, that's the one thing. She's like, no, I want to do the prime rib. I want to do it. And it turns out phenomenal every time. So
Yeah.
I don't complain, but I just want to put on the smoker one time,
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So
Oh, well, you can smoke. If you can go in an oven, it can go in a smoker.
yeah. All right. So Super Bowl is coming up, and appetizers is always a great thing. I know my family fires up a bunch of apps for the Super Bowl, and this year we watched, the Seahawks and the Patriots and Bad Bunny. So we'll, so why don't you tell our fans, who wants to start with what is your favorite app to create here for Super Bowl Sunday?
Berlin, you go first. You've been fired up about sharing.
He
Right.
has been.
Before I talk about it, I'm jealous that you guys have been able to cook meat. Nothing would be better than like a smoked brisket sandwiches on like Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
Without a smoker. Basically, the only benefit of the weather is that I'm saving power on freezer, and all my meat is just waiting in the garage right now, frozen solid.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah. So my app for Super Bowl Sunday is, I love queso. Like I can't get enough of it. Can't get enough of queso. I got this recipe from a buddy of mine that shows up to this smoker event that I probably talked about on the podcast before. It's called the Grill Masters. It's like with a bunch of family and friends, and it's just meat all day. It's smoked meat, grilled meat, you name it, it's there. But he brought this queso one year. And I said it was the best queso I ever had. And I'm like, I gotta have the recipe. And he luckily, I don't know why, gave me the recipe. So now I'm claiming it as my own. Okay, so this is my queso.
All
right.
Too.
So you got to have the cheap Velveeta in there. I'm saying that to me that's a staple.
Yeah,
maybe not anywhere else, but in Wisconsin for sure. There's something about that melted Velveeta. So just as it drips and it's just so good. There's other cheese in there. There's Gouda in there. There's other cheeses, but my favorite part about the recipe is chorizo. So there's chorizo in this queso along with like a taco seasoned beef. And it's a really good combination, obviously, with some peppers, all that stuff. Like I said, I'm hoping I do have it ready to release. I'm hoping that we can release it on Instagram or on social media tomorrow. We'll do our best, but it's ready to go. But like I said, it's my favorite. And here's the thing. I've done it both ways, meaning I've done it in the smoker and I've done it on a charcoal grill. Can you guess which one's better?
Charcoal grill.
I thought I'd trick you guys. You're right. Charcoal grill. It's kind of like brats, right? Like, nothing beats a brat on a charcoal grill.
Correct.
Especially if you're from Wisconsin. Like, you can smoke as many sausages as you want. I've had really good smoked sausage, but there's something about a brat grilled and then put in like some beer, so it's kind of it's the same thing. Like, it's got just a different flavor to it. And it's just like liquid magma coming off of that charcoal grill. It's so good. So like I said, I'll release it hopefully tomorrow in time for the Super Bowl so some people can make it. But yeah, that's my recipe.
You got any cream of jalapeno in there?
No, that might be the one downfall to the recipe.
Yeah.
Z's
not interested.
No, it is. It is a downfall.
No cream of jalapeno. That's a good point. Maybe we'll test it. But there are jalapenos and other peppers in there, but no cream of jalapeno for this. Sorry, Z.
Yeah. No, there's have you tried the Velveeta? Is it the Blanco Velveeta? The
Queso Blanco.
Yeah, Queso Blanco Velveeta. That's what I've been using for all my quesos now instead of the orange Velveeta. I think it's better. I really
use the Queso Blanco too.
That's bold.
Better than Velveeta. Well, it's Velveeta, but it's just the Queso Blanco instead of the regular. And my family likes that in the queso better than the regular.
What proportion of your cheese is Velveeta compared to like real cheese?
It's I don't know the exact measurements. I'd have to bring it. It's probably 50-50-ish. It really is.
Because I have not done much with Velveeta. My wife's afraid to buy it.
Well, there's other good cheeses.
We're here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah.
And there's Gouda in there. There's pepper jack. So there's other good cheeses in there. And I just think it's kind of like I don't know, again, like Kraft macaroni and cheese, like that. It's not a good cheese.
No,
it's
not a good cheese. It might not even be real cheese.
For the consistency.
Yeah.
For the consistency that you want in the queso, I think you need some Velveeta in there.
Yeah.
It's like cheeseburgers are better with American cheese, which is not really real cheese either, but it melts better. And
it's like when you make a chili cheese dip, right? Too, like it's just Velveeta and chili. It's like it's not rocket science. It's good.
Does the job. Oh yeah, yeah. I think maybe cream of jalapeno is going to take it even more over the top.
We got to leave room for improvement.
Yeah. Oh geez. So all right, yeah, we'll get that up. I know he sent me the recipe, and we'll get it. It'll be if you're watching the video right now, it's in the middle of the screen. The recipe will be, so you can just hit pause and write it down. It'll be on the Insta too, so Facebook. All right, Colin, what are you thinking?
Sorry, I'm a little distracted. My dog is eating crackers out of a Barbie car or something right now.
Hey, do you need me to go, Colin?
No, it'll be fine.
How do crackers get in a Barbie car? That's what
that's a great question. I don't know. She's sniffing her. There's something stuck in there. Anyway, so I'm going to talk about some bacon wrapped little smokies. That's one of my favorite party appetizer, Super Bowl type appetizer things. So again, they're pretty simple. You just get some little smokies, cut your bacon into thirds or quarters, wrap them up, and smoke them. Season them with your favorite barbecue seasoning. Smoke them until the bacon's about the crispiness that you kind of want. Then I put it in a tin pan. Brown sugar, honey, butter, barbecue sauce until it's kind of caramelizes, and then devour them. That's about it.
That sounds awesome.
Nice.
What you could do with those smokies, dip them in the queso.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Actually, I have, so the smoked queso that I've done, I have put it on a hot dog.
Yes.
That's delicious.
Yeah. I put mine on burger too.
I felt like shit, but I probably didn't need to have 5 of them.
But queso's like bacon, it makes everything taste good.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, it does. It does.
Yeah.
Agreed.
You don't
Agreed.
need the queso. I've had your Smokies before, by the way. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah. um, let's see. I'll go here. I'm going to a branch off of Mr. B over there, Mr. Brian Berlin, and we're going to go with street corn queso.
Oh, yeah.
It's not my favorite, but it's my wife's favorite, and so I do tend to make that quite a bit, the street corn queso. And I start off with I've done my own where I bought like a bag of frozen corn and I charred it and stuff like that. That's a really easy way, or just buy the already charred corn in a can. And it makes it a little bit easier for you. And so I got a couple of cans of those, and I got an aluminum pan here, and throw that in there. 2 blocks of cream cheese. All right. With that, a small block of the queso blanco Velveeta, small one. What's coming next. All right, a can of cream of jalapeno.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's coming. You throw that in there. I actually put some sour cream in it, also some mayo too as well. All right, I think something that I think we've talked about, but I know we all do is we shred our own cheese for like our quesos and things like that, because
Right.
that film on like package when you buy it already shredded has that film on it, and it doesn't make it smooth. The consistency isn't as good. So I know we've mentioned it, but so I shred the block of pepper jack. All right. I also have some queso fresco, a real queso fresco, cheese to throw on top of there as well. I use I call it quesadilla melty cheese. It's a white cheese. Peter, you probably know the correct name for it.
Yeah, there's a lot of different like brands and whatever, but yeah, quesadilla melty cheese. That's what it is.
Yeah, I throw that in there.
Is that one Moncheco or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and like it, but it's so stringy. It is so awesome though, because you take that chip or whatever in that queso, and it just pulls. It's such a good feature, of having that. Chop up some cilantro. I also chop up a poblano pepper too as well. Throw that in there. I had a can of Rotel as well, and you just throw it all in there and let it go. I usually go 250, and it's funny because I have my note here as a recipe in my little black book here that charcoal pellets. That's what I used for it. That charcoal. Maybe it's a Wisconsin thing. I don't know, the charcoal. Yeah. And you go, for a couple hours or as long as you want. The longer, as long as you keep it stirred, so it doesn't start to burn up on the bottom or anything like that. And
to be
keep
clear,
it
right? You're talking about indirect heat. I never said that either, but we're not
indirect heat. Yeah.
The tray of cheese right over the hot coals so it can just explode.
No. All indirect, so it slowly melts and it fuses with that smoke taste, that smoke flavor, and just keep on stirring. That's one thing I've learned, that you gotta religiously stir that every half an hour, even though like it's not hot, it's super slow smoke, but you still gotta stir it because otherwise it doesn't turn out as good. So I'm probably sometimes depending where your heat source is coming from. Definitely. I try to put in the higher racks in my smokers too. Really take it off. So it's just, I'm not in a hurry. I want it to turn out well. So I'm just going to take my time, put it away, and let it go. And so I'm feeling that I'll be making that this Sunday for the game. So that's a street corn queso recipe that my family loves.
Nice.
Two things. Number one, going back to the expert tip of shredding your own cheese, I want to make sure we highlight that, because that's a game changer. Like, it's such a simple thing. It's so easy to buy a bag of cheese. I get that, like shredded cheese. Just shred your own cheese. Buy a block, shred it. It's well worth it.
Yeah,
you might put your finger on the shredder, right? You might lose a fingertip or something, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
I got this wheel. You shove it down and you crank the wheel.
You guys got high budgets.
It was like $8 on Amazon.
It's like Mr. Berlin is called TikTok shop. That's what it's called. A TikTok shop.
I made mac and cheese once with a shredder, and my arm was so sore. I was like, I'm never doing that again. And I bought that wheel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guess you're stronger than me, Berlin.
Yeah. Number 2. I think this is also something. Dipping vessel. Like, what's your for your street corn? What's the dipping vessel of choice?
Family size Frito scoops. That's what I
that
use.
makes sense.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I like the Frito scoops I even like regular queso. I really like them with that. It seems like sometimes the tortilla chips, I like tortilla chips with it, but they break off so easy because that queso's thick. It's creamy. It's thick. It's so good. And I like Fritos though, so that's I'm a little biased, I guess. But I like the family size scoops of Fritos. That's what I roll with. Anybody else have a different one?
I just like the classic tortilla chips.
Yeah.
Queso.
I mean, it might not
If
matter.
I had the Mexican street corn, I can see the Fritos.
Yeah, the Fritos, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My family's into the hint of lime right now.
Oh, those are so good.
Yeah,
so good. Yeah.
Better with salsa, right? Like a salsa.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal with salsa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I eat it with cottage cheese. It's kind of weird.
It would be good. It would be good.
You could probably dip cardboard in there; it'd still be good.
Oh yeah.
Or a hot dog.
Yeah.
So, Petey, it's your turn, my man.
Yeah. So we experimented a little bit with a recipe last week that I didn't think would work. My wife found it. But we took corn tortillas, and on the inside we put raw beef, some diced up onions, some birria seasoning from that griller guy, and some refried beans and some cheese. And we put that in the oven, kind of oiled the tortillas a little bit before we put them in there. So they're already kind of like pre-made, but everything's uncooked. And in the oven, they came out awesome. They came out nice and crispy on the outside. The beef came out cooked on the inside. So I think the twist that I want to do this week is get the poblanos and the onions on the fire. So usually what I do is I just light up the grill. I throw some wood chips on there like a barbarian, and I just like start those things on fire and throw the peppers and the onion right on there. Get them all charred. And then I'm going to mix those in with the beef this time.
Nice. No cream of jalapeno, though.
No, not this time.
No.
Yeah, so I'll dice those up, mix it up with the beef, and fill the tacos, and then I'll finish them in the oven then.
Nice.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds really good. All right. So there's some of our favorite Super Bowl recipes, appetizer recipes for the Super Bowl coming up. And, speaking of the Super Bowl, I don't know about you, there's some really good playoff games this year. And it was fun to watch the NFL. And now, who would have picked our Super Bowl, New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks? Not me. But for our fans, just kind of before we sign off here, a little bit of fun, maybe start off with anybody want to go who they think, especially maybe some fans are betting on the game. This might be good. All right, some good advice here on who their pick is for the Super Bowl and why.
Well, I'll give you my most uneducated advice because I don't follow either of those teams, and I don't really follow football that much. But I got Seahawks by 20.
20.
They're covering.
They're covering all right. It's like 4.5 right now. Seahawks by 20.
Nice. All right. I have some stats that I found, and I found these on Twitter from Jay Kuda. So if this gets back to him, I want to make sure he gets credit.
Gets the cred.
I'm sure it won't. But he, according to his Twitter, no starting quarterback with a last name less than 5 letters long has won a Super Bowl. And starting quarterbacks whose first and last name end in the same letter are 0-6 in Super Bowls since the AFC was formed in 1970. And starting quarterbacks with the initials DM are 0-2 in the Super Bowl, Dan Marino and Donovan McNabb. So because of Drake May, the Patriots have no chance. based on those stats.
No chance by 20.
Yeah.
Are they gonna make the?
I
Are
got,
they, Seattle gonna cover?
so I got Seattle. Yeah. No, I don't think they'll cover. I think it's a field goal. You said 4.5 is what it is?
Yeah, 4.5. That's what I saw on ESPN today. 4.5.
Yeah, that's a big spread.
Yeah.
I don't think they cover.
I'll
I
go
don't
All
have
right.
any player props yet. I gotta do some more research.
Yeah. I mean, how do I explain this? First of all, I don't think the Patriots have the firepower to beat the Seahawks. Secondly, I think there's a better coach in Seattle this time for this Super Bowl, and I don't think they're going to throw a 1-yard screen pass
Yeah.
on the goal line to lose the Super Bowl. I got, and this is certainly not an expert pick, but I would bet on the Seahawks, especially with that spread. I like I said, I think the Patriots defensively are good, but I just don't think they're ready quite yet to compete with the Seahawks. I thought whoever won between the Seahawks and the Rams was going to win the Super Bowl from the start. I really wanted to see one of those teams play Buffalo personally because I love Josh Allen, and that just didn't happen. So I'm rooting even harder for the Seahawks. I do like Vrabel as a coach, but I don't think he's got the guys yet not to beat the Seahawks.
Yeah, that's all valid points. I know I love Vrabel. It's hard for me to go against Vrabel. Number one, he scares me. I just look at him, he scares me. He's just a huge human being. But to see him just like do well, and then 1 year, I think you're right, Brian. They're a little bit ahead of schedule right now. This was something maybe in 2 years. This is where New England will be. But kudos New England. I mean, and Drake May and all those cats, now, Colin, it's really hard to go against your stats there. So I'm big like that,
Completely meaningless stats, but
yeah, but sometimes it's not. That's the way it is. It's the way that it falls. I agree. I think Seattle is just too much firepower for them. Sam Darnold, what a great story. Good for him. I'm like, the guy that everyone kicked to the curb, but he just needed time to develop. And that's like so many of these young quarterbacks do. And finally, what's funny is Shannon, once he went to San Francisco, he became so much better. Shanahan, you think about it, you go through the tree of Shanahan and all the quarterbacks he's coached, they've all done well with him and after him. It's crazy. The people like Brock Purdy, the last pick, Mr. Irrelevant, and that's just a couple. He was in
between
Atlanta.
him and Harbaugh, I would agree. Like,
yeah,
they know how to develop quarterbacks.
They do. And so it's you see all these guys that just after they come out with those guys, how good they are. But you know what? I'm not going against Vrabel. I'm going to go with the Patriots. I think I'm going to go with the Patriots. I'm going to root for the Patriots. I know it's an underdog, but you know what? I'd love to see Vrabel get it because he got fired from Tennessee. Come on. I mean, he took Tennessee to the Super Bowl too, and so just to see him get.
You're saying he's the next Andy Reid?
Maybe, right? Maybe. And so I hope he is because I really like what he stands for, and I listen to a lot of what he says to the team and things like that. And I want him to win. So I'm going with who I want instead of like what I should go with, and that's Seattle. But I'm going New England all the way. I'll be the guy that's a little bit different. Like what's his face was on College Game Day. He was the only one that picked the Hoosiers, and everyone else picked Miami. And he won it. So Pat McCaffrey, that's right. And so I'm going with New England. So yeah, we'll see. It should be a fun game. I'm looking forward to it. So see what happens. And maybe the stage is a little too big for Drake May, but it's Darnold's first time too. So we'll see what happens. So
it'll be fun.
Yeah, definitely. So that's our show today. We got a quick one out there. We gotta make the fans happy, especially some of our colleagues who've been after us to get one to go on here. And I have to finalize the interviews, and we're gonna get rock and roll. We'll be back at it, and hopefully back up at Meat Fest in May, and maybe doing a little cooking demo this time. That's the plan. So we got a lot of things to start talking about and get it rolling here. So. Gentlemen, any last words before we sign off?
Go Cowboys. Oh, they're not playing.
As you can see, I'm not wearing my line stuff either. So,
getting ready for next year. I'm hoping like this talk of Super Bowl just like sinks into this jersey.
Yeah. I'm hoping Dan Campbell stealing all of Ben Johnson's guys he was going to hire in Chicago for coordinators now will help the Lions out a little bit. So, but anyways, all right, gentlemen, it's been good once again, and we'll be back soon to our fans. And like always, smoke on.
Smoke on. Good to see you.